So the perfect God created originally a perfect world. I mean, the world he created operated according to the laws that God established, and the world just was fine. I mean, the seasons came and went, and the birds did the bird things, and the fish did fish things, and the water did water things, and the animals did animal things, and it all kind of worked together. And God didn't really have to do a whole lot because it was working on its own. And then he created mankind. Whoa. Therein lies the problem. He could not make mankind identical to him because there's only one truth, and God is truth. So therefore, he had to make mankind in his image, like God, but not identical to God. And part of being in the image is that we can do more than live on instincts. The animals and creatures and stuff live on instincts. They do what they do because it's kind of built in to the system. But being in the image, God gave us the ability to think and then remember what we thought. So we could look around at the creation and begin to draw conclusions based on what we saw. So, God stuck Adam and Eve in the garden, but he warned them about one thing, and that was eating the fruit from the tree of life. Uh-oh. So what do you think they did? Having free will and being able to be like God in the sense that just as God is free to do anything he wants consistent with his being, he made mankind able to do anything it wants consistent with its being. But its being isn't perfect. So God made mankind that could screw up. Worse than that, they could disobey God's will. And so they did, and you probably know the story. And the man, Adam and Eve, fell from God's favor, among other things, and they earned the right to die because death comes as a result of sin, which is coming from disobedience of God's will. But also the entire creation fell. The good world that God had found very good had problems too. And thorn bushes came into being, and pain in birth for women came into being, and mankind would have to work to get food. It no longer just dropped off the tree. So the world changed, giving us a problem and God a problem. Because the perfect God is going to create a perfect world. But now what's he got? He made us in the image. He had to do that because he couldn't be identical. And so we could disobey, and we did. And now there's sin and death, and the whole creation has gone awry. And he's got a problem. He's got to solve the problem that he created. Because he's making a perfect world. Well, wait, we're not there yet. So something else is going on. If you find any of this interesting, share it with a friend. Talk about it. Ask questions. Go to the website and send me an email and do your thing. Oh, by the way, God has a plan for your success, and we're here to help you work it.